Hey, it's Ryan with QLZ. We're back in the green room this week because Paul, I'm going to say, man, we got a surprise interview. You reached out to us this morning, and Paul Wandtke. Paul, I pronounced your last name right, correct?
Yeah, right.
All right, awesome. You are with Smells Like Nirvana, a great Nirvana tribute band. You're also in Dead Original, an original band, and you're from Chicago, dude. You're right, just a couple hours up the road, man. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Yeah, we're all in like the south suburbs. We just say Chicago because, if we say like Joliet or Lombard or something like that, people are like, what? Just say Chicago. So,
Yeah, it's like my little hometown where I'm from. They're like, "Where are you from?" I'm like, "Do you know Cleveland?" I'm from
yeah,
like 45 minutes away. It's close enough to Cleveland, so that's
yeah.
always tell people. So I mean, you guys got a show here about 25, 30 minutes away, man, on Saturday night. Tell me about it. With
Yeah,
it.
so we're playing at Danenberger Family Vineyards in New Berlin, Illinois. It's basically Springfield, it's like 20 minutes
Yeah.
west. Um, yeah, we're putting on a tribute to Kurt Cobain and Nirvana, doing, 90 to 120 minutes, depending on the crowd's reaction. And we're opening up the show with our original set, Dead Original. We wrote, one album. Just do a quick 30-minute set. And we've been doing that for the past couple of years, the same lineup, traveling around the States. We've been to Alaska five or six times.
Oh, wow.
We just did a second run in California. We did 5 dates earlier this month, like Sacramento, Ventura, Hollywood, other places, Fresno. And yeah, we just travel around, man, and do a tribute to Nirvana and play original music, and it's been really cool.
I know you said I think you guys got about 200 tickets sold already on Saturday for you guys going to be here. And I know you and I were texting a little bit, and you're like, dude, we've had crowds of like 800 people with doing this. So kind of how's it? I know. So a little bit of history for our QLZ listeners out there. My last job in Wisconsin, we featured Dead Originally. Our Spotlight, it's a feature that we're doing. I brought here with me as well. And when you had emailed, I'm like, wait, why do I know? I know Paul's name. And then you said Dead Original. I'm like, oh, that's right. So our text, man, you guys been playing, some shows with us in front of like 800 people, and the crowd reactions have been good. So, man, how's it been playing in some nice crowds like that with doing our Nirvana tribute?
It's been really inspiring. Like for me, when I got into music, it was because of Nirvana, but my instrument was drumming and drums, and I tried pursuing that, and I played for a lot of professional acts over the years. Like I played for the musical Rock of Ages and the famous metal band Trivium from Florida, and they're still going and they're getting bigger.
Yeah.
They just toured Iron Maiden, and we're all still kind of friends and stuff. But for me, kind of looked in the mirror and was like, I really like grunge rock, and
Yeah.
I really feel like as a fan of Nirvana, Kurt Cobain really didn't have that long of a career. It was really short. It was like maybe like when he finally hit it big was maybe only 3 years,
Mhm.
6 years total from the 3 albums with Bleach. And for me as a big fan, it's been really cool, like feeling the vibe of other fans of Nirvana, like just like singing his songs, and it's just been really cool, man. Like sharing his music with people.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted to be a songwriter, and it just took me so many years to finally release something. You know, not everybody's talented. Not everybody's like Kurt Cobain or whoever. But the more I learn about songwriting, is you have to have that drive, that constant
Mhm.
tenacity to keep building on yourself and working towards. You just got to work hard.
Yeah.
you
And
know.
you're getting to do both things. I mean, people they love covered bands, they love tribute bands, and everything else, but you're getting to do both. And I've had a couple made a couple buddies in this industry where they've started as cover bands, and then they've gone and done originals and all that. So for you, man, you get to enjoy both of them, both on the same night, the original side of things, and honoring one of the guys that you love most in this industry. So I guess the feeling of just being able to do the originals and pay tribute at the same time.
Yeah, I mean that's what we're doing. Basically, broken the rules of cover music,
Yeah.
but it's kind of its own show, it's its own thing, and yeah, it is an authentic tribute to Kurt. We don't really pretend to be Nirvana. Like we take the aesthetic of punk rock. Of We try to be unpredictable on stage. It only makes sense if you come to the shows, because a lot of people think of a Nirvana tribute, they're going to be like, oh, they're going to be like a Beatles tribute or like an AC/DC tribute. It's going to be exact, right?
Like in character and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say I'm maybe the only one, but like I just look like Kurt. It's not my fault. I mean, maybe even if I dyed my hair brown, it still
Yeah.
looks. You know, I put on a flannel, and people are like, "Hey, did anybody ever tell you look like Kurt Cobain?" So, you know, but I'm still myself.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good time. But,
Yeah.
but as far as the music, we try to pay tribute to the music as best as possible.
Yeah, and I like that. You know, you're trying to do the thing to honor a guy that's pretty legendary. Obviously, legendary, especially in the '90s, and the trail he's left behind, everything else. So again, that show, it's this Saturday, Danenberger Family Vineyards. 25 minutes away here from Springfield. So if you're looking for something to do on Saturday night, I believe what you guys get rolling at 8 o'clock on Saturday night.
Yeah, doors are at 7. That original stage is 8 p.m. and then Smells Like Nirvana goes right after.
Awesome. So if you're looking for something to do, there's still tickets available, but I mean, you guys are selling out tickets here pretty quickly with.
Yeah, I think it's Danenberg. It's like 70% sold. So get your tickets.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you're looking, can people get tickets from the Dead Original page or Smells Like Nirvana page?
Yeah, you can go to smellslikenirvanatribute.com or deadoriginal.com, and then it'll take you right to the link.
Okay. So if you're looking for something to do Saturday nights, and we want to talk about this, and Paula, again, because I'm a guy who loves new bands and up and coming bands, all that kind of stuff, what's kind of going on the Dead Original camp. You guys have anything upcoming with them as well? Want to show, your
Well, I just made a post on our social media about it. I was saying sorry to the people that, became fans in that 3 or 4 years, because it's been like a slow burn promotion. And the other reason for that, being a new band, number one, nobody cares about you. Number two, it took time to find the right band members.
Yeah.
Like I tracked and wrote the first album kind of like any songwriter does, to try to put a band together, and that's what I did. And man, I went through like 5 or 6 drummers. But now I feel like we have the bass player, Mike, been in the band for 5 years, and we just got a new drummer, and he's really dynamic. He comes from a blues background.
Okay.
So he knows how to play quietly too. So that's really uncommon in the rock world. A lot of drummers just bash.
Yeah.
So as far as new music, yeah, I've been starting to write some new demos. So as soon as we have something, dude, Ryan, I'll hit you guys up, man. It'd be really cool.
Yeah, let me know. We'll get you guys back on that feature. But again, I know you hit us up today. Want to make sure we got some love out there for the show on Saturday night and let people know, that it's coming up. So you're looking for something to do on Saturday night. Are you guys inside or outside on Saturday?
I think it's inside.
Okay.
But
I've never been out there. That's why I'm asking you, man.
Hey, man, we just played a show. We just played a show in Goodwill, Oklahoma, and I thought it was inside of a barn.
Yeah.
And it was outside. So it even said, like, in the contract, it's an inside show.
Okay.
So hey, I don't know. I'm assuming it's inside. So
okay. So if you're looking for something to do, come on out Saturday. The NFL draft will be done by then. If you're a nerd like me and you're watching the NFL draft, it's going to be done by then. You got out and enjoy yourself some live music as well. So, dude, Paul, I appreciate you taking some time, man, chatting about the show on Saturday night.
Thanks, Ryan. Thanks for having me, dude.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime.